Anything I need to fix with that?
Oh, that was good. Really good.
As a short person, the thing I like to do is triangle jokes. Or head on jokes, sorry. So I'm going to start from mount in this fish. And the hardest part is trying to stay loose. So I will get her mount. Grab my hand up underneath here, my palm down. Stay connected to her. And sometimes she can be stubborn and not give me this. So I want her to give it to me. So what I'm going to do is coil myself down. Sometimes I use great lines on you guys when I work at moving my body and pushing her arm, trying to get it over her head. So trying to get this arm over here. So as I'm doing this, I move my face, get her arm, and I adjust. So if I try to do this controlling. So arm has to be over her face, palm down, and my hands are a lot smaller. So I'll tend to either S-grip, so S-grip, or gable. But I'll gable. So before I do that, I make sure I align and pull myself down. You can use great lines if you need to because I'm short. And then the next thing I will do is I will windshield wipe my leg down. And then as I'm doing this, I make sure I'm ear to ear with Trish. And I kind of give her a hug. And she taps. And if I wanted to, I can turn. And then she taps. So again, mount. Trish is trying to use her frames, pushing me off. Oh, again, my grapevine. Try to control the head. Use my head to steer her arm down and bring her arm over her face, forearm, and either S-grip or gable grip. So for me, I'm a gable grip, and the biggest thing is to make sure your palm is down. So as I do this, I will stay connected and windshield wipe and stay close down to the ground. Ear to ear, and then I turn. So that is your head and arm choke. One of my favorites. So if you're a little person like me, I try to hang on to you like a koala and choke you out. Anybody need to see that again?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Show it again.
Yes? Okay. So in mount,
Please.
they're getting their frames, they're trying to push you off. You're gonna stay really, really attached to them. And I coil myself down and then get the hand up underneath the head to control. And then move the arm across. And sometimes you have to work at it. That's how jiu-jitsu is. You always find an angle. You stay connected and try to get your ear to their ear. As like you're trying to listen to what they're thinking before they pass out. So then you bring your windshield wipe off, ear to ear, and you turn and hug. So as you're doing it, you're giving them a nice little hug as you're adjusting. Does that make sense?
A little bit, yes.
Okay.
I'm still trying to figure that out.
Yes, sir.
What if you can't hear what they're thinking?
No what else?
Then
Yeah, that
I just
Smart.
I
I should have, but I'm not that smart.
But to stay close, and that palm has to be down, because I used to make that mistake all the time. The palm has to be down, up underneath the head, and then control and secure the head. Yes, sir.
The choking arm, how is it better to have that kind of shallow or kind of deep? What do you prefer for the actual connection with the neck?
If I can remember, it's supposed to be really deep, and then you have to adjust and you turn. So because my arms are stubby like Tyrannosaurus Rex, sometimes I have to work at it. So it's not a complete move and you do it. I just adjust until I know I've got the bite, the head and the bite close to the side I'm choking you on.
What's the best way to get the head to bite?
Head to bite.
Or the best way to secure the bite?
Secure the bite is to control the head. Control the head here, and then make sure that you have already secured the arm over their face, and my head is almost next to yours, perpendicular, before I windshield wipe myself off.
Would you call this a fast or a slow submission?
Slow. It's slow because you have to adjust, because everybody's arms are different, because I speak from experience. Sometimes I cannot get it, so I have to adjust. Yes, sir.
You need to use both arms to finish the choke, or can you use one
If you
arm?
have a good bite, you can actually do it with one arm. So. Anybody else?
Professions.
I saw you locking your leg when you were on top of her on her mouth. You were locking your legs on her.
The grapevine.
Yeah, but that's, you need to do that. Is that something?
Only if you're short like me.
Okay.
And that is what works for me. Coach Jason and Shauna and Charlie are all the voices in my head. And Trish being my training partner, I have to adjust with how if I am in mount on someone, if it's going to be somebody like Charlie who thinks it's grapevine. So that's what works for me, being a short person.
Because I'm so fat, she rolls off, so she grapevines.
Sometimes the other thing is if you have longer legs, it's just that heavy pressure, heavy game that everybody's talking about.
Really
So
funny.
I can't do that. I end up getting bucked back to somebody. So
Cool.
Not only that, it's miserable.
Let's do it.
Grapevines are miserable.
everybody good?
Us.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.